Holy shit, it's Tuesday. I was trying to figure out how to hook up my laptop so I could see your guys' comments at the same time. So I'm going to see if I can make it work. So just stay right there. Just give us time for people to come on, and I'll see if I can fix this on my laptop. I don't know if I can see myself going live, though. That's the weird thing. Oh, yeah, I am live. Oh, that's weird as shit. Okay. Let's click on that, see what happens. How do I make it big? Big. Make it big. Oh, there we go. Oh, we need to mute this shit. Hey, sidekick. You're right in the... There we
are having some technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Do you wanna rap for them while we have our technical difficulties?
I can dance.
You can dance. All right.
Technical difficulty.
I can't help you, but I can do the robot. Okay. All right, unless you're making a gimlet, get the hell out. Thank you, love. That was the robot as performed by Gus, Bolton, and Mom. Hi, guys. So the Facebook I'm looking at over here is a little bit different than the Facebook I'm looking at through this camera. So as opposed to me just you watching my eyes dart as I look out at kids, dogs, scenery, a leaf 3 blocks away, you might see me focusing down on this live as well. So today we're going to work on a couple of times requested drink, which is a gimlet, but there's a little bit of a titch to it. So gimlet is typically just gin and lime. That's it. It's like gin, lime, and simple syrup. And this appealed to me because I've always liked gin, and I always looked for a way to drink gin that wasn't just straight gin, because that shit can get nasty. A gimlet is good, very clean, very refreshing. But I had a friend a while ago, Jenny, if she's on, Jenny Gregory, who had a particular kind of gin that she was looking to match something with. And it was, there's 2 different real kinds of gins. There's like a really crisp, clean gin, and then there's a very herbally gin. So gin is made with juniper berries. It's made with 11 herbs and spices, like the Kentucky Fried Chicken of gins. And there's just options. So it was a very herbally drink. So instead of trying to make it real clean, you want to give it a little herb too sometimes, or it matches well with those things or with foods. So what I am going to show you is a not so awesome gin, because that is what I have right now. And I'm just still, you know, I'm not going to go buy a brand new gin just for this one example when I'm going to use up this bottle before I go for a bigger one. But what I can do is give you an idea of what it is, and then let you know that you're going to want to actually utilize this particular drink with a more herbally thing. Like I said, like your Hendrix, something that you can really taste that in, something that isn't just like a nastier version of vodka, maybe, I guess, is the key. So we're going to break our shaker back out, because we're actually going to shake this, and instead of trying to pour this over ice, which you can, you know, I love ice, but what you can also do is strain it into almost like a martini glass. So it's almost going to be like a martini preparation. It doesn't have to be a martini glass. It can be any kind of glass you like. Here, so I've got this one pre-chilling, as we covered in a prior episode. I've got ice in that with a little bit of water, and that's just going to hang out and pre-chill my glass while I fix the drink. So I've got a shaker. So this is, again, a basil gimlet. So kind of like what we did with mint the other day, we're going to do the same thing, but with basil leaves. It's really actually kind of cool because it feels summery outside right now here. So it's like I really want, you know, tomato, mozzarella, basil. I just don't have mozzarella or a good tomato. If you hear weird noises in the background, Sidekick Gus is also playing a video game here in the next room, but I have muted it, so he's, you know, he's muted. So what I'm doing here is about the same as before. I'm looking for about 8 to 10 basil leaves, and I'm going to want to save a little bit, do another garnish, so I'll save a little bouquet there for a garnish. Now my juicer is still being washed, so that isn't going to be available this time. The next thing that we're going to add is lime juice. So I'm going to put juice from a lime in here. This one didn't have any foreseeable seeds, but I am going to strain it. So even though I don't have the juicer, I've rolled it a couple of times on the counter to get it nice and malleable, and I'm going to squeeze some lime into this. So I'm going to do 1 whole lime. As you can see, I have some lime wedges already prepped for this and for another one. So I just, that way because every time I cut or do anything on the table here, because I have the tripod set up, it shakes the whole camera and makes it look like we're having an earthquake. Okay. Hope everyone's enjoying their quarantine in their home. I got to spend some quality time at my office earlier today, which is great. It's a nice little change of pace. Also, it's, you know, helpful for my sanity.
Also, change of existence.
Sometimes. And a change of existence, exactly. I forgot about rags, so my jeans it is, because I've dressed like a human today. Now we're going to be doing our simple syrup. So this is going to, again, balance that sweetness out. Your sugar water, your Edgar sugar water. We're going to want to do about 1 ounce of this, maybe a little bit less if you don't like it too sweet. I'm going to do a little bit less in there. So right now we have a cocktail shaker with our basil leaves, lime juice, and simple syrup. Now we need the muddler. I actually have my muddler today, so I'm going to muddle this. So I'm going to take our shaker and really give this a good smashing. While we do this, you guys can feel free to talk amongst yourselves. Chickpea was neither a chick nor a pea. Discuss. Okay. Get that nice and muddled. Okay, now that I've got that in there, let's go ahead and add our gin. So we're going to do 2 ounces of gin in this. Nice, strong ginny drink. And you can hear my dog snore also from there. So let's get our shake. Oh, ice. Nice in our shaker. Make it nice and cold. All right. So let's cover that up. You guys ready for the big shake? All right. Basil, lime juice, simple syrup, rum, ice. Here we go. Don't worry, no matter how fat my arms get, you're still gonna have to watch me do a shaker in a tank top, because I like tank tops. Okay, so I'm gonna take this pre-chilled water out of our glass here. We have got our little, can you see that right there? Maybe I'll move this shit over. We'll do it this way. There's our little martini glass. Feel free to go ahead and strain this one so you're not overly basil. I mean, as pleasant as it is to bite into a full mint leaf, it's not always as pleasant to bite into a full basil. All right. So we have got that, and we will float a nice little basil. Oh man, it's all icy. That's lovely. Okay, there we go. Little basil gimlet. You can see little pieces of the basil leaves in there still. Got a nice little icy froth on it. I would be good with a more herbally one. This turned out really nice. It's actually quite lovely. I love that basil smells like weed. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that, but if you get a really good basil, really kind of smells like a good weed. It's like a pot gimlet. I guess you could do that too. Hey, you know, maybe next time we're gonna have edibles made with drinks. Delicious. Okay, so that was really good and dangerous. So what we're gonna do now that you have a very fancy thing to make with your very herbally gin, is I'm gonna do a basic for you that's one of my summertime drinks. So for me, vodka club, vodka tonic, gin and tonics, and vodka Collins. Those are kind of like my summertimey drinks. So this is going to be a real basic drink, but this is something that we discussed that you could really fuck up if you don't know what you're doing, and it's amazing how people can fuck it up. Rocks glass, basic. We're just going to use a regular cocktail glass with ice. Okay, this is not hard. We're just going to make a basic gin and tonic. So if you go to a bar, what they're going to do is give you a shot of gin and fill it up with tonic water, which is great. So again, because you're doing a drink that is very booze heavy and not so much mixer heavy, It's good to have a good kind of booze, a quality kind, or one that you enjoy drinking, kind of like when you're getting wine. This, it can be a very clean one. It doesn't have to be an herbally gin at all. It can just be a very clean one. Gus, hush! And for this, I mean, you don't need it to be, like I said, herbally. It can just be whatever. But, you know, again, we've got the Trinity Bay Artisanal Siberian Gin from Mother Russia. You Russia. Not only Bolshi. Not only do we make vodka, we make gin. Okay. Here we go. We got a shot of gin. Gonna get our church key here. I do have a good tonic water, even though I don't have a good gin. That's nice tonic. So we're just going to add that into our gin. This is your very basic. This is like a Jack and Coke, gin and tonic, whatever. Here's the key. You need a lime ratio with this. So most people are just going to take their lime wedge and set it on the thing, or they're going to dunk it in. Here's what I do and what's going to help. So whenever you order this at the bar, order it with 2 limes. I do the same thing with vodka and club. Squeeze it in the hole. Take 1, squeeze it all the way in. Dunk it. Stir it with that little stupid straw they give you, or a pick, or whatever. Get that lime working in there, and now you have a second one. If you like a little bit more lime, leave it. Otherwise, I just kind of leave it in there. I have seen people make gin and tonics where they squirt lime juice in it, where they take that green Kermity shit, they use lime cordial, they use no lime, they just dunk the other thing in, but just that little bit of lime in it is going to take the edge off of your gin and make you a perfect, refreshing gin and tonic every time. Thank you, sir. So you guys even got garnish today. I like these both. I'm going to drink this. So we are, what's today, son? Tuesday?
Yes.
Taco Tuesday! Woo! Okay, so I guess maybe I'm not going to cook dinner. Maybe I'll just order
tacos,
dinner, and we'll go from this. So tomorrow, I've looked at the calendar, and I think if I can pull it off,
Taco Tuesday!
We're going to be doing mules tomorrow. So I think I'll probably try to do 2 to 3 different kind of mules for you. So it's going to be a vodka day, which is, God,
Moscow.
It's always a vodka day at my house. All right, guys. Much love from quarantine. I haven't really reviewed all of the new stuff or what our new regulations are going to be, but I heard something about no big gatherings. I know summer camps are going to start to change of what I got Gussie Bussy already enrolled in, so this should be real fun. This should be real fun. You guys will be super drunk after dealing with me for another couple of months of this shit. Well, hopefully you guys have had a few good ideas so far, and if you have any requests, let me know. Throw them in comments, throw them in whatever, go to the YouTube. Cocktails with Heather, we're actually working on doing a quarantine version Thursday night, so I'm not sure if that's going to go on live or not, but look for that on the Facebook, and I will try to post it everywhere else too. Cheers. Happy Taco Tuesday. Bye.